Hello and welcome. Today, it really is my pleasure to introduce very, very special friends from IAGB and the community at large. We have here with us Vaishali Garde, who is the president of IAGB, and of course, our wonderful cultural lead and dynamic individual from IAGB, who is, I think, everything for IAGB, Sutanuka Basu. So the two of them are here from the IAGB team, along with two other members of the community. One from the Boston Kala Kendra, I think BVSK. That's what he told me. He can explain that better later. Shivadasan Nair and Sachin from the New England Marathi Mandal. So they are all here to talk about a wonderful collaborative community effort to celebrate India's Independence Day. IAGB, the Independence Day has been a flagship event for IAGB. All these years, it's conducted it for, I don't know, over now, I think almost since the 60s. It has been, held in one form or the other. And now they are really expanding it to not just have cultural programs, but to have other events as well. So at this time, I'd like to bring in Vaishali to tell us this year, what are the amazing things that we are going to be seeing from, IAGB?
Thank you. Thank you, Ranjani ji, for having all of us at the Lokwani, and thank you for your time. I know everybody knows about our flagship event at the Hatchel, so we'll cover that towards the end. But the event that we are very excited, and for the first time we just keep adding and making this month of August, the India celebration, exciting for ourselves and for the community and for the greater New England community, not just the Indian American community. So this time we are doing the India celebration at the Fenway. We have been working as a chosen community organization with Red Sox for past 3-4 months now, to bring the Indian American heritage, our culture, for the park goers, and that is why you see the other faces here. So we are doing a small cultural celebration before the actual game starts, which is going to be on August 8th, Tuesday, which is next Tuesday at 7 p.m. The game is against KC Royals. But before the game, we will have these cultural celebrations on the Jersey Street from 5:30 to 6:30, and you will see the finest of the New England performers giving unique performances. So not only this celebration is first of a kind for the New England area at the Fenway, but even the performances that we are bringing are first of a kind, one of a kind, things that the community will celebrate. I'll just talk a little about like which performances we are doing, and then you can talk to our guest. So the performances we are doing is two distinct percussion instruments from India. One is Dhol Tasha and the other one is Chendamelam. Along with that, we will have DFD Academy performing Bollywood, because no India celebration is complete without Bollywood performances. And of course, the flash mob. I know the flash mob is supposedly a secretive dance thing that you do, but I'm talking about it here because that will be a flash mob for the non-Indian American audience, which will be going to the park. So, all right, those are the things.
Fantastic. So let me go first to Chendamelam. I mean, I think that is from Kerala all the way. And so Shivadasan sir, could you tell us a little bit, first of all, for those members of the audience who may not know what a Chenda is, could you tell us a little bit about the instrument and what this whole performance is going to be about?
Yeah. Chenda, what we're going to play in Red Sox Stadium is we call Panjari Melam, which is almost 1500, 2000 year old, percussion being practiced at the Kerala temples. So we've been taught the Melam by famous Kalamandalam Sivadasan Ashan. So during pandemic, we decided to, go for this lesson, and he taught us, and we did the Arangetam in 2022.
Wow.
In June, So we did learn the proper way. So, uh, so we've been going a lot of places, like a lot of temples and everywhere. So we also, it's also a learning curve, even though we learned online through Zoom.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what we're gonna play there is a Panjari Melam, okay, which normally played in temples only first thing in the morning. No, there's a two three version kind of melams. They play in temple. So this is normally played in the morning times.
So when you say melam, it means a particular composition, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like a Panjari have like a five columns.
Oh, five colors.
So yeah, first column is slow, second column is little bit fast, third is more faster, like fifth
Yeah.
is the more
Fast. So Panchakalam.
aggressive.
So for those
Yeah,
who don't understand that, it's basically the speed. The
yeah,
talam is kept and you sing a
yeah,
song first in a slow speed, and then usually we do three, but you are doing here five, which is
yeah.
amazing.
But that's the fastest. But normally at the temple we do all five column. That takes about 2 hours. 2 hours. So we got only 10 minutes here. So we try to do the last part of the fifth column, which is the fastest most and also very nice to hear. No, it's
Here.
very so that's what we're gonna perform there. So we got 10 minutes. So we're gonna do like about 7 to 8 minutes of Panjari. After that, we're gonna continue playing Singari Melam. You probably heard that before, yeah? Singari
Yeah,
Melam,
but
which is more
please
like
tell
a
others.
dance,
Mhm.
dance, then a dance style.
Yeah.
Chanda. So altogether, we're gonna do 10 minutes. So it's a very old Melam, like
Yeah.
I told you, like a very ancient 2,000-year-old. No,
Yeah.
so we
That's fantastic. So
yeah.
you got all the drums, and how many people are going to be
So in our
participating?
group, we have like a close to 18, 20 people.
Wow.
But we got only 9 people
Yeah.
coming for this
Yeah.
particular event
Yeah.
because everyone is away and things like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. But hey, 9 people, this must be
yeah,
like
yeah.
we've
There'll
only
be
seen like pictures in Tirshur, with the
yeah,
elephants and the Chandamelam going. So this is really exciting coming all the way from Kerala.
yeah. We got chanda. Everyone got two, three chanda each, and
Wow.
yeah. So
It's a big drum, and so really excited, Shivdasan. Thank you so much. And I look forward to listening to that Chandamelam,
yeah,
going
yeah. You will
on.
enjoy. Thank you,
Yes,
and thank
yes.
you, Vaishali, for inviting us, especially. Thank you.
Of course, of course. And then from Kerala, let's go over to Maharashtra, where we have Sachinji, who is going to be playing yet another percussion. And this is the beauty of, I think, India itself, that there are so many different percussion, so many different diverse musical forms. So, Sachin, tell us about what your group is going to present.
Yeah, thank you, Ranjani ji. So I'm from New England Marathi Mandal, which is a 48-year-old organizations, and we are being popular in Marathi community across New England. We have been organizing several cultural events. One of the iconic events that we have is Ganeshotsav, which is widely known across the country in India. So, as a part of that Ganeshotsav, if you have heard about like Pune and Mumbai, which are where it is widely celebrated, Dhol Tasha is a key instrument that has been played during these events. As we take the procession of Lord Ganesha,
Yeah.
and we dance to the tunes of Dhol Tasha for several hours together and celebrate it. So, as a part of that celebration, New England Marathi Mandal has been organizing this and playing this Dhol Tasha during its those iconic events for several years. But we have given the shape to that as a part of a pathak, which is called as NEMM Josh last year, and we we have started playing at several cultural events, several different community festivals. We started performing as a group as NEMM Josh at several different community events and all. So we are very glad to got this opportunity from IAGB, especially. We again wish to thank Vaishali for providing that opportunity to us.
Yeah.
And it will be a really pleasure. And it will be we will be very happy to perform at such a great stage that is great platform that is provided to us. As you know, Shivdasanji was mentioning about the team. Last year for Ganesh event that we have, like we have 75 plus people played this Dhol Tasha
Oh my God.
during the New England Marathi Mandal event. But here, again, we are coming with a smaller team size. Maybe, between 20-25 people we will be playing this. And, we'll try to enrich the audience, as we perform.
Wow. And you've been training in this for a long time, is it? The Dhol Tasha? I don't
So,
know.
yeah, that's a good.
Chennai is very classical. I don't know about Dhol Tasha. So is it also?
Yeah. No,
that
this
you
is
had?
a very good question. Yes, we do practice regularly. Usually we practice once or twice a week. And we have been taking the trainings online as well from some of the performance in India. So we have been training online as well. So our team has been practicing since last year or so, and we are looking forward to improve upon our skills.
I am sure you'll be fantastic. I mean, I'm so excited to see, two fantastic, very, very unusual performances. It's, while I love Bollywood, of course, Bollywood is to India as baseball is to America. So I think I'm so glad you are bringing those two together. But to have very traditional performances like the Chandamelam and Dol Tasha is just, I think, a very, very spectacular. I think, again, but Ganpati Bappa Moria is a thing that is very national. I think everybody has, and Bollywood helped bring that out too, I think. So, and I think the Chandamelam too, I think it'll be a really fantastic thing. So now moving on to Vaishali and Tanu. So I'm hearing there are other things happening beyond all of this. By the way, I think DFD is going to be performing again, a fantastic group that's going to be performing Bollywood. So for all our viewers who love Bollywood, we're going to have that. And I don't know, who is going to win the the popularity. Will it be Chandamelam, Dol Tasha, or Bollywood is to be seen. But I would definitely, again, kudos to you all to go and learn these very traditional instruments, because I think they're so beautiful, and I'm glad that we are bringing that to Boston. So moving on from there, so Tanu, are there other?
Ranjani, if I may add, we
Oh,
are just,
please.
just talking to these groups, and no community is complete without the contributions from the community, and not only just the community, the organization. So really, really thankful to BVKS as well as New England Marathi Mandal for stepping up and making this celebration as their own celebration, and making us all Indian Americans proud here. So,
and I think that's always been IAGB's uniqueness, right? From day one, it has always been the community, the organization that brought other communities together. It was never on its own, and I think this makes beautiful sense. So thank you so much. I mean, that's fantastic. And are we going to, Tanu, are you going to be sharing more about the other events that you're going to be doing?
Absolutely. I would love to share. First of all, it's just so fascinating to hear from Sachin and Shiva about the fantastic performances. We have been raving internally within our team about how excited we are to see these performances. We have been spreading the word. I've been telling all my friends and holding them at almost gunpoint, you have to go and you have to watch this, make it a success. So I'm very excited about that. And of course, as you rightly said, Ranjani ji, we as a community, like a pan-India organization, IAGB, what we do is continuously corroborate and collaborate with organizations. And talking about collaboration, we undertook, as you know, a flag hoisting endeavor 3 years ago. And this is the 4th year in a row, that we are riding on the overwhelming success of this flagship endeavor. IAGB is the first one to do this ever in the New England area, not just Massachusetts, but New England area, where we have liaised with towns and cities, town leadership, select bodies, mayor, city leadership, senators, congressmen, state reps, and community organizations. It was a grand success every time we have done it. And this year is no exception, riding on the overwhelming success of this event that has created history 3 years in a row, 4th year running proud. We are again back in action with about 12 towns and cities, involving them in the India-US flag raising success story. We are all geared up in full swing into the growing success of these events. First, when we started back in the days, the first year we did it in over 50 towns and cities in Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Connecticut, and Rhode Island.
Yeah.
And thanks to the support of those towns and cities, we continued to do it every year.
Yeah.
This year as well, we continue to pivot, in a slight way. Now that we are in a post-COVID stage, we continue to pivot from decentralizing it to centralizing these events in select anchor towns in Massachusetts and New Hampshire, and strategically chose a few anchor towns and cities to who we partnered with to plan the event and join leaders of from like state leaders as well as community leaders, joining the celebration and reiterate our connections with them from the previous years. And we are very, very excited because we are starting and kicking it off this weekend, Saturday, August 5th, Sunday, August 6th. And also on Saturday, August 12th and Sunday, August 13th. Yesterday we released the events calendar. And we are very excited and absolutely looking forward to this fantastic endeavor. And so this excites me.
Yes. So what I think you're saying is that people, from other towns may also come to these towns, and it becomes a central location for flag hoisting. And I think this is so critical, especially today, as India is becoming such an important ally to the US. And I think the fact that you are getting engaged at a grassroots level with all the, I think it's these people to connect that is going to make these wonderful relations happen. And thank you so much. I think this was a brilliant idea to start out, and it's starting out right on August 5th. So I think that's fantastic. And I think that's not the end though, but you have, of course, our signature event.
And finale, yes.
Yeah. So one of you, whoever wants to talk about it, it's so exciting for me. It's been a while since we got back to the Hatch Shell. And I remember doing so many events there, and it was very, very special to do it there. So tell us more about it.
So I guess I'll kick off, and Tanu, you can fill in as needed.
Of course.
Super exciting month for all of us. It's everybody's just busy. But just about Hatchel, the location itself is so iconic. Nobody can deny the fact that along the Charles River in the heart of the city is just what is not to celebrate. Perfect way to spend your summer day with friends and family along the Charles River. You can have a picnic style get together with whoever you want to be. Perfectly accessible by public transportation as well as very many area garages. And the theme this year that we embarked on is India the Trailblazer. And what is not to be there? Think about women's rights, think about the diversity, things about the uniqueness, things about bringing different various cultures together. There are very many things that India has given, and that is the
democracy. Number one thing, democracy.
I know.
We are the mother, home of that, right? So.
Absolutely. So that is the theme that we want to present with this year's community cultural performances. Of course, as every year, we'll have those community cultural performances. And the grand finale is going to be the concert by Berkeley College of Music students, Raga Unleashed. again, one of a kind, unique concert. The students have done a phenomenal job taking the Bollywood music, taking the raga spins on it, and it's all fusion music. And one of the band member is Ishan Ghosh, who is the upcoming tabla maestro player. He's coming just for this concert from India. So, this is one of a kind, not to be missed concert. And above all, it's free. Okay, so do come and enjoy these last days of the summer along the charts. Tony, you want to add something,
Yeah.
for the other stuff?
No, absolutely. I think you encompassed it all, Vaishali. Thank you for
You
that.
may want to
And
plug, like the India Bazaar and the food you want
right,
to add.
right, right. We are gonna have like Vaishali said, that it's a great event for friends and family to come in the beautiful location of the Charles River. You don't have to, there's no cleanup at home to be done. We all stress about having a party with friends and family. This could be your party ground with friends and family. And what better occasion than a wonderful sunny summer afternoon through the evening with the beautiful breeze by the River Charles with your friends and family, getting to shop around as well, which you don't get to do in a house party. We'll have fantastic vendors.
Yeah.
We ace at that. We already have a house full of vendors from all aspects: clothing, jewelry, different new trailblazing, activities and endeavors, and mom and pop businesses to established businesses that we get to go around, henna corner, henna booth. We get to move around, visit the vendors, visit the tables, and shop around. Of course, we're going to have our wonderful food partners, Treasury. We
Yeah.
all love eating there, and they're going to have food, and their food is delicious. And what else? What better way to have a wonderful summer afternoon, getting to shop and eat and watch programs, and with the grand finale, with such an ace music. I don't think anybody can understand and render music better than Berklee School of Music in this area, and that's who we will have as a grand finale. And of course, all thanks to the wonderful, Ranjini ji, you have been one yourself, the wonderful community leaders in dance and those fine arts, dance and music, will be partaking in this event with their fantastic groups, putting their best performers to action, to work, to be up on stage. We have a variety of, from Bollywood to fusion to folk, that will be presenting, from little children to young adults to full grown adults like us. So there is something for everybody. That's the tagline. There's something for everybody, and come in the hat shell and enjoy with us.
Fantastic. I mean, I think this is like having a wedding that you don't have to pay for,
I know.
Exactly. Just enjoy, right? So I think that's the whole thing. And obviously I have been part of this for several years, and I can absolutely assure everybody that it's only getting better, and actually, to the point, the participation of the youngsters today, these youngsters who you think are tiny and maybe amateur talents, have gone on to become professionals. Many of them have become professional singers as they go on, and I think now, of course, you have some professional singers being part of this as well, but the amateurs are no less. I mean, they are very, very talented, as you said. So it's going to be a great program. I can see that. And of course, and to have like a more a longer schedule for Independence Day, with the Chandamelam, with the Dol Tasha events at Fenway. And again, I think that's so iconic that you're going into a baseball park. I mean, what is more American than baseball, And
I know,
and
right?
to take, Indian to the baseball park. I think that's the quintessential Indo-US partnership. What is it? Aloo paratha with a touch of asparagus. I think this
there you go.
absolutely perfect.
Yeah, and that was that's IAGB's. That has been Vaishali's charter.
Yeah.
That has been the charter of many other trailblazer presidents, and especially Vaishali's charter, that we need to incorporate, collaborate, and corroborate with the mainstream. It's important not for us Indians with Indian roots to celebrate something within ourselves, but to also embrace let others embrace
Yeah.
our culture and get to know about that and celebrate together. It's just like we go celebrate 4th of July. We want them to come and celebrate, India Day with us. And
Absolutely.
Boston City Hall Plaza will be lit in the flag tricolors.
Yeah.
Vaishali, do you want to
Yes,
quickly
yes, yes.
mention
So
that?
on,
That's
yes,
something
yes. So
we are
Mayor,
extremely proud of.
yes, Mayor Wu agreed. Mayor Wu has been, past 2 years there have been some things with the Boston City Hall Plaza, but this year Mayor Wu agreed that she will lit the Boston
All
City Hall
right.
Plaza in tricolors on the 15th of August that evening. So whoever is going to be there, please snap some pictures for us, and we'll be delighted to have that.
Yeah.
And Ranjani ji, as you said, I know we are trying to bring it mainstream, but at the same time, this is one more focus of IAGB has been getting our youth involved, giving something for our Indian American youth to be proud of. And no youth can deny the love of their love for the baseball. So,
Yes.
this was the perfect opportunity for us to go out and get out there.
Yeah.
Right.
Now,
And
this
last
is
but not the least, on the 15th of August, the day of the independence of our grand country, we will have these two celebrations and proud things to happen where we will have a flag hoisting at Chinmaya Mission in Andover,
okay.
where we will hoist the Indian flag to mark the day. And then, of course, City Hall Plaza will be lit in the tricolors. So great photo op time for people that want to tell their folks back at home that we were part of something on the day of.
Of course. Fantastic. Well, congratulations to all of you for the hard work that you have put in to make this happen. To learn Chandamelam, to learn Dol Tasha is not easy. And at least I don't know Dol Tasha, but I've seen enough of Chandamelam to know it's not trivial. It's a very difficult art form. And to have the dedication to learn it and present it, kudos to you. And of course, to IAGB, my mom always says she's blown away by the effort that goes into putting these things together. It's not trivial, and my hats off to you for all the work you do. And really, I hope all of our viewers will take the time to come, because it's really going to be the best party that you're going to enjoy during the summer. And henna, dance, Bharatanatyam, Bollywood, Berkeley, a lot of bees here. And of course, baseball. So, Mangalam Shubham, what a pleasure. Look forward to it. Thank you all for your time today. Namaste.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Ranjani ji.
Thank you,
Rupani.
Ranjani ji.